Welcome to Custom Home Builder Solutions, also known as CHS, a job costing, full accounting, and profit management software for the professional home builder. This is a continuation in a series of videos about posting payables and the various features that CHS has for handling all kinds of things that custom home builders need. This particular video is going to be about how you can post a bill and then back charge another vendor, quite often some other trade or supplier, for the bill that you're posting. In case there were damages and you had to call one vendor in to fix the damages done by some other vendor, or whatever other reason you need to back charge somebody. So let's post a new payables record. And we're actually going to, let's just say we had Big Buck do some trim repairs for us. And the damage was caused by maybe the painters or something. So let's create a quick job-related bill. And we'll go ahead and enter this one from scratch. We don't have a PO for it. We could have had a PO for it, but in our demo case here, we don't. And we don't want to talk about workers' comp right now, so we won't deduct that. But you could also deduct that from Big Buck and do a back charge. But first of all, let's say this is on our demo job, and it was outside, some trim repairs. It had to be done because the painters did something. And we'll just say that their invoice number, Big Buck's invoice number, was this. And let's see how I wrote that. Repair trim damage. And let's just say it was $350. Now we want to back charge the painter. So right down here is a thing that says, is there a back charge, with a little question mark button that will tell you the things that I'm going to tell you now. So let's do yes, and notice that we now have a couple of more fields that are asking us who to back charge, and we're going to back charge JT's wallpaper and paint. And then we could make any amount that we're back charging him for. It doesn't have to be for the full amount, but in this case we will. And it says enter a positive number. This will be posted as a credit against JT wallpaper and paint, so that you can take it from some other bill that they give you for their painting, etc. And it will be deducted. It'll be posted as a minus, and you'll see that here in just a minute. If I submit, we will probably get an overage because it's just detecting the 350, but you can see back charges 350, and the cost, the job cost after back charges, is going to end up being 0. It's going to post the back charge to this very same cost code. So let's submit this. We probably will get overage alerts, but we won't. We'll continue. We know that the program is going to think that's over, but we've actually done a back charge. Let's just post it all as unpaid to pay later. Now when you get the little pop-up that says it's been posted and you view the posted entries, that can only be for the one vendor that we just posted that to, so that's Big Buck, and we can see that it's posted as unpaid. But let's go ahead and go over to the unpaid payables that got posted, and let's take a look if we just want to see how that back charge ended up. Let's just ask for that JT wallpaper, and let's look and see what is posted there for them. And they do have a paint bill into us that we haven't paid, so that's cool. We can just deduct this $350. Notice how it's a negative amount, and if we selected both these to pay, we would be paying them $7,161. And then it says back charge from the job Vista, whatever. That kind of thing. I mean, from Big Buck, so it kind of gets those tied up, with figuring out where that may have come from. Now that was cost code 4890, and if we go and we do a job cost report, let's just go here, and that was our basic demo job. I think I posted that too. Let's do actual costs. Let's ask for an actual cost detail. And we'll look down here for 4890 cost code. Once again, there's my dog. 4890, and you can see that there's to Big Buck 350, but to JT's wallpaper minus 350. So the total right now for 4890 is $0. So you can see how that back charge works, and I hope that. I paused the video for just a second and I went and deleted both the back charge and the original bill because it's pretty fast. I'm going to show you how if we had created a purchase order. So I'm going to add a new purchase order from scratch, but on the purchase order I can indicate that back charge. So let's choose our demo job, and let's choose we're going to give a purchase order to Big Buck, and it was for that, actually for that $48.90. And we'll go ahead and put this to labor, and then we're going to say exterior. There we go. We have to keep it limited because this is the title that we'll print at the top of the PO just because. And we'll do a unit price of $3.50. We'll create this purchase order, and what I want to show you is now on this purchase order window. And that's right here. And it says back charge, and I'll do that JT wallpaper, and it says how much, and I'll do $3.50. And if I need to get rid of that or change my mind, I actually need to use this to remove the back charge because it's hard to clear this vendor field the way it's set up. And I might call this a variance PO, but I'm going to just say budgeted because we know it's just going to go in and out and be a zero effect $48.90 anyway. So there you go. You can see that because of this back charge amount that we have here, the total POs were $3.50, but there is a back charge amount, so it's not showing that we're going to be over budget. So let's just save that PO. Because we've decided we're only operating on POs. We'll add a new payables record, and I won't go through the whole posting of all this, but I'll just do Big Buck, create job related, and those POs are how somebody out in the field can tell you to go ahead and back charge somebody for that. That's what makes it so handy, because a lot of times it's people out in the field or somewhere else will ignore that. It's them creating purchase orders and then approving the work done or not, that kind of thing. You can see that that's the one, the painter damage. That's one nice thing about making those PO titles good, because you can see them in the drop down thing. But notice how my back charge is already marked as yes, and it's already filled in. So I didn't have to do anything myself as the bookkeeper because there was a PO that already had that. It was already marked for that back charge. Same things will happen if I submit, and there'll be a credit to JT Wallpaper and that kind of thing. I will go ahead and submit it because I'll just have it in my list of stuff. I'll continue to submit and post it as unpaid, pay later. I just want it still to be there because I went and deleted them so that if I'm ever talking about how I did that again later in a demo. So anyway, I hope that helps, and I wish I'd had that when I was working as a controller and a custom home builder. And thank you for watching.